so today's lesson is least common multiple. That's LCM. Least common multiple. LCM. Least is always going to mean the smallest. Least common means we share it. And multiple means that we have to multiply something together to get it. Okay? So one of the things we may want to find out is, what are the least common multiples of 36 and 54? Here's how we do it. The very first thing you do is factor into a factor tree. 2 times 18. I'll factor 18 into 2 times 9. And I'll factor 9 into 3 times 3. I'm going to go ahead and mark out the ones that aren't prime. And I'm going to circle the ones that are prime. Now I'll do 54. 6 times 9. That will give us 2 times 3. And then 3 times 3. So once again, I'm going to mark out the ones that aren't prime. And I'm going to circle the ones that are prime. Okay, so now this should look familiar. We've already done factor prime trees all last week. Now when you are trying to figure out the LCM, you write this kind of an equation format. So look carefully over here and watch as I write them. So I'm going to go 36, and the factors for 36 are 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Now I'm going to write the factors for 54. Now watch how I write these factors. This is tricky. I'm going to write this 2 here, 3 here, the other 3 here, and the other 3 here. I did that because, remember, we're talking about ones that they share. Okay? So now when I look at this, I can tell that, oh, they share these, and they share these. Now, remember, we're doing least common multiple. So we don't need to do all of them. If they're present, we only do it one time in the final equation. So watch how I bring these down. I've got a 2 here, times a 3 here, times a 3 here. But what do I do about this 3 and this 2 that don't have pairs? We still have to use them. So I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to bring that down. And this big number will give me my least common multiple. The smallest number that 36 and 54 both go into evenly. Okay? How do we figure that out? Well, we all know how to do exponents. We all know how to do prime factors. And if you were to write this in exponent form, this is 2 squared times 3 cubed. We know that 2 squared is 4 times 3 cubed, which is 27. 4 times 27 is 108. Our LCM is 108. Now, there's a really cool thing in here that can help you do GCF as well. If you take only the ones they shared, these guys right here, if you take only these, the ones they actually shared, that is your GCF. Okay, so tonight for homework, I want you to factor out 3 numbers into primes. Then you're going to give me their GCF and their LCM. Those numbers are 36, 54, and 66. Okay, good luck, and bring that into class tomorrow.